Hi everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So I decided to do a weekly makeup basket for this week because I thought it would help me a little bit with the 30-day lipstick challenge. I did choose 7 lip products to use throughout the week, so I'll talk about those. So let's just get started. Let's start with primers. So first I went with this one from Hard Candy. This is the Sheer Envy Primer Perfecting. I've used this a couple of times and I really like it. It really makes it's a really good base for your skin. I think that Hard Candy makes some really good drugstore primers. I have almost all of them, I think. I really enjoy and get a lot of use out of them. So this is a pretty good primer. Now for eye primer, I am still working away on my Too Faced Candlelight Insurance shadow primer. I've gone on about this in my Finish 6 by Christmas updates, so I'm not going to go on too much about this, but this is a decent primer and it does help my shadows last all day. Next, for foundation, I went with Rimmel's Wake Me Up foundation, which is an anti-fatigue effect radiant glow foundation. This is in 100 Ivory. I really enjoy this foundation. I think it works very well on my skin. It's a pretty good color match. I don't know how like radiant it is, but I definitely feel like it does pick up my skin a little bit, which I think would be good for this week. I know I'm probably gonna be pretty tired. There's all kinds of Christmas parties and all that stuff going on this week, and it's gonna be pretty busy at work, so I thought this would be a good foundation for me to use. Next, I picked an under eye brightening concealer because I thought that I could probably use it this week. I've been feeling a little bit run down, and having a brightening under eye concealer has really made a little bit of a difference. So this is one from Flower, which is Drew Barrymore's line that is available at Walmart, and this is in, I think this might be number 1. I know it's like it's definitely the lightest shade that's there. They do have a few varieties. This reminds me a little bit of the Sephora brightening concealer pen that I had in my Project Pan that I was crazy about. Oh, this one is probably at least half the price. So I'm really enjoying this concealer. It's really great for a drugstore concealer. I've been trying a lot more of her products recently and I've really been liking them. I think they're really good quality, especially for a drugstore brand. I mean, I'm liking what I've tried so far. If you guys have tried anything from this brand, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. I'm really liking the consistency of this because it dries pretty quickly, but it's not cakey. It's a really good match for my skin tone. It just really is that just little brightening oomph that I just sometimes need. Next, and I won't bore you guys with this stuff because if you've watched any of my other videos of my Project Pans, you will have heard me talk about these so much. So it's just the Too Faced Candlelight Translucent Powder, the NARS Orgasm Blush, and the Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. So I'm sticking those in there because those are still part of like the last remains of my Project Pan. So I'm just going to continue to work away on these things until I start my new Project Pan in the beginning of January. For brows, I still have my Essence eyebrow designer pencil. Still trying to work away on this because this is part of my Finish 6 by Christmas project, so we'll see how that goes. I thought I would include this just to try and get as much use of it as I can. However, I did go and treat myself to the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I got medium brown, and this stuff is magic. I got the brush that goes with it too, and you guys, where has this been all my life? It's totally changed my brow game. Like, I've actually been really excited to work on my brows. Like, when I've been doing my makeup, like today, I didn't even use a lot of this. I used like a tiny bit because I was trying to use the pencil. So I just used a little bit of this, and it's just like, it changes your face so much. Oh my God, guys, why haven't people like, I look back at pictures of myself when I was younger, and I was just like, why didn't anybody tell me that you can put makeup on your eyebrows and it helps your face? Yeah, so this stuff is really magical, and I just got it, so it's at like new product high, and I just could not include this in my weekly makeup basket. And if you guys have been on the fence about trying this stuff and you're like, maybe not, I don't know, it is kind of expensive because I think it's like $20 or something, but so worth it, so worth it. I love the way that my brows look, and I usually don't at all, so this is a winner for me. This is such a great product. I really want to try more Anastasia products. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. For eyeliner, I'm still working away on Demolition from Urban Decay, which is part of my Finish 6 by Christmas matte brown eyeliner. Not a whole lot to say about that. I also include the 0L Makeup Forever, you know, their black eyeliner, because I have the little mini size of that. So if the brown wasn't quite working for me, then I have the black to use. Makes my mornings so much easier to have this basket ready for me. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is part of my Project Pan, so hopefully there's really not a whole lot left of this, so potentially this will be done by the end of the week, which would be really cool. So I chose 7 lip products from the selection that I had made previously when I decided to do the 30-day lipstick challenge. So I just picked out 7 to make it a little bit more easier for me this week. So I haven't been assigned days or anything. I'm still going to pick from the 7 to use. I have a rough idea of what's going to get worn when, because I do have 2 or 3 Christmas parties at work going on, so that kind of gives me a little more of an allowance to do something a little bit more bold. So that's when I thought that I could get away with something like the Rouge Infusion Red Essence stain from Sephora, which is part of the Give Me More lip set. And this stuff, I've used it once. Maybe. I think I've used this twice, including the time that I swatched it in that video. But this color is beautiful. It smells like raspberries. It feels so comforting on the lips. I really want to go buy like all of these Rouge Infusion things because they just feel so good, and I'm crazy about the smell. So I thought that this would be a good like Christmas party look. This is also from the Give You More lip set. This is a Laura Mercier lipstick in Red Amour. This is a really pretty, more like orangey red, but because I have a couple of Christmas parties, I thought, you know what, I think that's when I can wear a red lip to work and it will be acceptable. So the other bright, bold lip color I chose to use sometime during this week was the Bite Pencil in Aubergine, which is gorgeous, and I love this, and I have worn this to work a few times. And then I chose for relatively tame lipsticks for the week. I chose the Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm in Elusive, which is gorgeous matte pink color. I chose the Milani lipstick in Fruit Punch, which is so summery, and I just kind of want to inject a little bit of summer into this miserable winter. I chose the Tarte Glamazon lipstick in Inspired, which is from last year's Give Me More lip set, and I don't have a lot left of this, but this was my perfect, like, My Lips But Better lipstick, and they discontinued this, and I haven't been using it because I love it so much, which is so stupid, but I do that. When they discontinue something, it's like I don't want to use it, and I just let it sit there, and then eventually it'll just be bad, and then I won't have enjoyed it as much as I could have. And my last of 7 is Marshmallow Bunny from Too Faced, which is just a soft pink color. So pretty tame choices generally, but I thought that that would work pretty well for this week. And then lastly, for eyes, I'm using the Naked palette, and I'm not going to show you the inside of the Naked palette. I will save that for my Pan That Palette update, which will be sometime next week. But I'm pairing that with the Naked on the Run palette. I bought it, I know. I did use my 25 off 50 coupon from Sephora because I'm an Urban Decay addict, and I wasn't going to buy it until I got into the store and I started touching everything, and I was like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty, I want it. And Mostly it was because of this shadow here called Dive, which is just this beautiful like rose gold color, and I just had to have it. Basically, I want to use these 3 shadows here, Dive, Resist, and Stun, to aid with the Naked palette, and also because it's just really pretty. And yeah, I just had to include that because Naked and Naked on the Run, yeah. Oh, Urban Decay, please stop making pretty products so I can stop buying them. So that's all for my makeup basket this week. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I love you all. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.